Hey guys, Mikey B. It is 4:12 a.m. on November 29th, 2011. Just thought I'd have a bit of a talk here about my thoughts on video games. I've spent a lot of my time playing video games in my life, and I think it's like becoming actually part of the culture. I think that there's a lot of different reasons why people are playing video games. And one of the big ones is just that people are actually like addicted to video games because I think that they almost play video games to fulfill a part inside of them that's always wanting to improve. And the reason why things like RPGs, things like anything that has like a ladder system, where you're getting experience points, so you're somehow like achieving a new labeled level. Well, I feel that this is only because people are just trying to like literally fill that void of them trying to improve. And I think that like that biggest point is easily hit by like World of Warcraft or Call of Duty or any video game, basically, in the essence that's giving you experience points and you're attaining and unlocking new things. So, for instance, Call of Duty has an experience system for you to unlock new guns. And if you notice through like the first Call of Duty to like the last one, they're actually showing how like video games are giving you, they're unlocking new things of experience. For instance, like each gun has its own experience now. Like not only were you unlocking with the regular gun, now you're like unlocking like extra perks with that gun. Like everything is just adding to this experience. And what I'm feeling is that social dynamics, like since I've learned that, the biggest thing that I've really changed, I guess, in my lifestyle is just understanding that symbolic meaning of like living life to like level up is the same as like that same motive I have when I watched a movie, a TED Talk on how video games are just like your life. And for me, and then the article actually states on how you need to be playing more video games because the traits that you're getting out of it are way more so and way more positive than actually what you're getting out of real life. So every time that I think about playing a new video game, like for instance Skyrim just came out, and I'm a huge believer in or a huge lover of the Elder Scrolls series. The new Call of Duty just came out. I loved Call of Duty. I played a lot of it. World of Warcraft, I logged like a stupid amount of days on World of Warcraft. But the thing is, like, that could have been put into time leveling up my life. And the difference is I started seeing everything as skills. Swimming skill, socializing as a skill. Just like, for instance, meeting new people in a different environment. Meeting people in environments you're comfortable with and taking those relationships to a new level. For instance, cooking, even cleaning, organization, making your bed, cleanliness, even style as a skill. And like literally taking everything and just like learning how to level it up just like you would in a video game. Now for me, the way that I'm started looking at it is like, for instance, like I feel like I've actually leveled up as a person because I put in the reps for experience points. Now those experience points are actually coming from a place like, for instance, me doing something outside of my comfort zone is going to give me experience points. So the more that I actually do things that are uncomfortable, I'm gaining more experience. And I also feel that like the way that I'm developing is just like the areas that I want to develop. If something's uncomfortable, there's a reason why it's uncomfortable. I should actually be doing it more and more in order to make that thing comfortable. And I also believe that like there's a certain level of resistance that you always need in your life in order to be leveling up, to take yourself to that next level. And the way that you do that it's just literally like seeing things that you don't want to do, or like you're uncomfortable doing, and then also seeing that in people, if there's things you don't like in people, those are things that you're actually insecure about in yourself. So now that that resistance has been visible for you, now that resistance is something you can work on. I believe that everybody should be able to get along. Like, and this is using social dynamics, that like the ability to give value, the ability to like give value to somebody in a way that they perceive it as valuable, right, is developing a relationship. So if my relationship building skills, which is social dynamics, is high, then I can actually meet more people. So it's like in a video game, when you walk into the town and like one of the main characters approaches you or whatever and gives you a mission or gives you something cool or whatever, that's actually happening in your real life, right? These like little ninja side missions or whatever are coming up actually, like, and just happening more often and more often with me. And the people in my life are developing so that these like crazy issues end up coming up that aren't like, they're good problems to have, because now I'm not actually like searching for fun in video games or searching for whatever. Like, my life is consistently evolving, and because of this, like, I just see so many parallels in like how like I'm playing life. Every time somebody tells me I want to play a new game, I tell them I'm playing the game of life, because those experience points are so much more valuable. New experiences are uncomfortable. They're uncomfortable for a lot of different people. In fact, they're uncomfortable for everybody. But the one thing that I really like about it is that those new experiences, it's like so funny, because you think, like, even playing Diablo, like, you leveled up, you got experience. You just went and like got experience from different like ideal situations, like bail runs or whatever. You can do that in real life. All that is just going through new experiences. The club could almost be like a run, because the club, there's so many people and it's an intense edge of like a certain interaction, so that could be like a run for getting experience points. But if you've only like cycled through and ran that instance like so many times, eventually you actually like get really good at that instance, and like you actually stop leveling up from it. Unless like, or there's a point where like you need to actually invest. You become part of that, where like that's all you do. So basically what I want to like communicate through this video blog is just that, like, if life is more like a video game, if you see everything in your life more like skills, even like being able to relax as a skill, like if you see all of this, what you're doing is actually allowing everything to be something that you can improve, something that you can make better. And that mentality is really good. For me, I do that through video games, and that's why it's like I've done it so much that that's just the easiest parallel that I can draw. But I think that like deep down, there's actually real emotions that you need to unlock within yourself, or not even emotions, just like these deep embedded urges to just improve yourself. And I think that's why we need to just see life more as a video game. And I think that connects with a lot of people, just based on the fact that video games are part of our culture. But now I think like that next step is really like, how do you level up your life? Will you get involved? So like, one thing I want you to do after you watch this video, comment. Like, at least then you're not like perceiving life as a spectator. You're actually getting involved with your own growth. The other thing that I want you to do, sign up for the monthly newsletter. Don't forget. That's actually getting you exclusive content. Like, you're getting the book. You're going to be getting more and more exclusive content like in the future. So secret we can't even actually talk about it. And I have one more thing written down just in case I forgot. Oh yeah, the other thing is I want feedback. Like, absolutely. The reason is that I think like my video blogs actually weren't that great at the beginning, and now I want them to be better. So if you have feedback, even like I guess through comments, that's what I want. Like, if you can give me feedback on how my video blogs can be better, or how they like affected you, that's gonna help me level up my video blog skills. So anyways, check it out, Kingpin Social. I love you all.